Hi there, this is Snow City Tarot, and I'm here with a pick a card item deck reading. Today's topic is going to be your general 2020 reading for 2020. I want to thank everybody who has supported me this year, everyone who subscribed and interacted with me on here and liked, and all the people that will hopefully do that in the future. I want to thank you in advance. I really appreciate your support, and I'm hoping to a whole new year of more followers and subscribers and people to meet and things to read, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. So, who is this good for? Everybody. Single, taken, working, not working, old, young, male, female, whoever. You are all welcome to participate in this reading. So, I guess I'll just get started here. So this is going to be deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, and deck 4. We've got the St. Joseph's Oratory coin. We've got a star pendant. We've got the sun, and we have a fish. So for those of you that like symbolism, these are for you. And I will start. So I'm going to just move these out of the way. The timestamps will be in the description box below, and with any luck, I will pick this up. With any luck, I'll be able to put them in the comments. If not, I usually have some person who comes in and saves me. And I thank you in advance for that. All right. So for those of you that picked this coin, your deck 1, you've got my brand new Tarot Muka deck, which I'm really, really getting along with. So hopefully you're in for a treat. So these are your Zodiac cards, which I also got my new cards here. Those are from Labyrinthos, and hopefully those also give you some help. So let's see here. For those who pick St. Joseph's Oratory coin, all right, we'll take that one. So, group 1, what does the new decade beginning year 2021, or I'm sorry, 2020, I'm way too far in the future, hold for you? So, we have you now currently in the energy of the Judgment card. We have the Sun, we have the Lovers, and we have the Two of Swords. So, the general theme for this coming year is going to be the first quarter and Gemini. So what does this mean? The general energy, the general themes of this coming year for you are going to revolve around possibly speed here, communication, could be transport, but day to day. For some of you, if you're not going to have a particularly eventful year, this could mean that maybe there's going to be some change in your commute, possibly, just because not everyone has incredibly transformative years. Sometimes it's just, meh, it happened. But what this is saying, this could also be talking about school, your intelligence, connections that you're making with other people on a social level, talking. It could mean that you're going to be changing and adapting to something. It could mean sudden, taking action towards something, moving. Not necessarily moving locations, but just, this may be something where your year starts off real slow and then suddenly it just picks up speed. Also, we could be seeing obstacles that will arise, but you will end up kind of like speeding through them. Like you'll kind of quickly take them out. They'll come up and then you'll just take care of them. So I think that there's just going to be a lot of movement, a lot of progress, a lot of speed. Something that I am noticing here, is we do have a theme with Gemini, and we have another theme with Gemini here. But this placement isn't necessarily saying that you're going to get love in your life. This may be saying that you might be taking care of a relationship that could be some kind of trouble, some kind of turmoil attached to it. It could even be maybe saying that you may have difficulty making a choice right now or early on in the year, but eventually that might be clearing out. Just with that card that I'm seeing here. But right now, we have you in the Justice energy. This is you as we are speaking. Not Justice, I'm sorry, the Judgment energy. So what I see here is there's a possibility that right now you're having sort of like a kind of a pivotal moment, or you're getting through some sort of pivotal moment, some sort of like come to Jesus, some sort of, some sort of like culmination in the year's events, the things that you have sown, you are starting to cultivate, and this could be bad, this could be good. It just depends on what seeds you sowed. So for some of you, this could mean something very positive is happening right now, or for some of you, it could mean that your actions are catching up to you. But that's kind of the energy that you're in right now, that you're going to be coming out of, though, coming into the new year. So for what energy, for what good things will be coming into your life, we have the Sun. This is clarity. This is warmth. This is happiness and joy. There's a lot of good. It's like the question is, what good is coming into your life? Good things. This could be like new happy friendships. This could be babies. This could be moving to a sunny place, or going on a vacation to a sunny place. There's some sort of and I know a vacation is like, oh well, that's a temporary point in time, but this could mean that you go to a very warm, happy place that's going to kind of like set your mood or change the way you see things for the rest of the year. This is just very positive energy, and for it to be coming in throughout your entire year, this could be many vacations or lots of warm days, or something as large and important as, like I said, getting pregnant or having a child, or adopting a child even. So overall, yeah, that's really excellent. So this one, though, this is for what is leaving your life. So I'm not taking reversals here with this particular spread. So this, while it indicates a relationship, it doesn't necessarily indicate one that is good, or one that is particularly beneficial to you. For some of you, if you're not in a relationship this year or right now, this could be saying that there is a choice that maybe you have been struggling with, that you're trying to, find your way out of. But I feel like it might be following up with more here when it comes to where you'll be at by the end of the year. I feel like maybe if this is leaving your life, there may be another choice coming there after it. Let me get some clarifiers here, though. Can I please clarify the Lover's card for group 1? Okay, yes, this is a toxic relationship. Now, you may not have gotten into this toxic relationship yet to get out of it, but you will. That may be saying that the good coming in your life, though, is some clarity on what you want, clarity on what you are looking for in life, looking for in people or businesses even. This doesn't necessarily have to mean it's a love relationship. Some of you may end up, getting into partnerships in business that are no good, or you may be getting in. This could be meaning situations that you're going to get yourself into that will need, you'll need to sever these ties. Basically, this could be. This could even mean unhealthy connections that you're having with food or alcohol or things like that, or odd reliance and partnerships with things that are not serving you. And when I say not serving you as in people that you just can't get along with, I mean like things that are not benefiting you, like unhealthy behaviors, like unhealthy mindsets. So overall, though, you'll be leaving whatever this is behind, this toxicity, whether it be in your relationships or in your day-to-day life or your mind. You will be eliminating that. And maybe that's where this clarity is coming in to replace this. It's like clarity is coming in to just eliminate these bad habits or bad relationships that are not doing you any good. Yeah, so that could be what this literally could be, something coming in to sweep out the old. So I want to kind of double check here. Oops. What am I looking at? Yeah, so there'll be some sort of recovery here, some kind of removal. And I think that's what this is saying here with the Three of Swords. I think that this Sun card is kind of saying that the clarity is going to be coming after maybe some sort of disappointment or some sort of, you know, disillusionment, I guess. You're going to have something in your life, though. It's going to be difficult, because with any good change, there's sometimes something negative that has to cause the change. You know, some kind of... And honestly, I think in every single situation where something good has happened, unless it was a windfall, it was usually followed, you know, it usually preceded some sort of negative event that changed the way I saw things, or changed the way I felt about something. So just be aware that, you know, maybe in the beginning of the year you might have something that makes you cry, something that makes you sad, something that makes you feel like, oh, you know, all is lost. But just be aware that this is going to be transformative here, literally. Like, this is going to come in and sweep away all this nonsense and leave you open for something new and something better. With the Two of Swords here, though, this is going to be your energy by the end of the year, which is going to be sort of indecisive. It kind of looks like if you're resistant to changing this, you're going to be stuck in this situation to the point where maybe it kind of snowballs because you didn't take care of it. But let me double check here. Can I please clarify the Two of Swords, please? All right, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So I think that this might have to do with, this could have to do with work, some indecisive things based on your occupation or based on where you want to go. This might have to do with school. I think that this is going to be showing that there's going to be a buildup too. If this is not a relationship or anything, this could have to do with school or something regarding education or a way of life where you're just not progressing. But it could be saying that, you know, if new school or new education is required, by the end of the year, you won't quite have like started applications yet. You might be trying to pick out where you want to go or what you want to do. You'll kind of be in this energy, though, of progression, though. So you may be indecisive by the end of the year, but maybe that is a sign that you can start to research this, or maybe be a little bit more decisive, or maybe pick up some internships, or go and shadow some people in order to kind of determine what it is that you want to do in life. Because I think that maybe that's kind of where you're at right now. You kind of, maybe this judgment is you kind of coming to terms with, oh my God, I've wasted the last like so many years, or I have no idea what I'm doing, or man, my major's suddenly changing, what the hell am I doing in life? That could be what's going on here. Is like maybe there's a realization or revelation that something has something, you know what you've been doing hasn't been aligned to who you want to be, you know. So I think that's kind of, this may be you working this sort of stuff out. You know, we're finding that because we do have the first quarter here, there could be some obstacles that are popping up in 2020 that you're going to have to take care of. And maybe you didn't expect these things to get in the way of who you want to be, or your education, or whatever skill set you're trying to learn. But you know, and maybe that's what this is you have some kind of obstacle that comes up, or some sort of thing that's standing in your way, and you've decided, hey, you know, I'm going to try to change that. I'm going to take care of that. But it's a process, you know. You're not going to have a sudden like swooping in and, you know, solving all your problems. You're not going to just suddenly get with the program. You have to join the program, you know. You have to learn about the program. So just keep that in mind throughout this coming year. Let me get you a card of advice. Using these cards here, the Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm going to pull one card for your year, Group 1. We've got Chop Wood, and this is a card about clearing stuff out of your life. So I do think that you're going to have to eliminate some sort of old way of life, old thinking, old relationship that's going to, might be difficult to get rid of or difficult to adjust to. But eventually, if you really put your nose to the grindstone there, you're going to actually find that living without it is maybe smoother or easier for you. 42, where'd it go? 41, 42. So this is going to be about prosperity here. So it says, now's the time to take small steps rather than larger leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off of the big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for your life that you aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog, ... While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. So that is kind of what I was saying there is, make some changes. I feel like some of you, this maybe just changes to how you live your life. Maybe you're going to actually try to do the resolution thing and be like, you know what, I want to get up every day and I want to make my bed. I want to get up every day and make it to all of my appointments. I want to have a more organized way of living because I want to be this successful person. You may be somebody who's going to be starting up. The advice here, actually, though, maybe, to start buckling down and changing your life through small changes. I think there's like a lecture or some kind of speech out there that's just say, start your day by making your bed. And then that may, set in motion a bunch of other things that kind of come together. You kind of set your intention for the day by making your bed. You set your intention, day by day, you set your intention for life, So that's kind of what it's saying here is maybe the way for you to achieve this mastery and to get buckled down and know where you're going is to kind of organize your life. You're going to it's kind of like nesting in the brain. You're preparing your brain for what you want to do. It's a lot of what we do in life has a lot to do with preparation, and getting ourselves ready for it. That's why a lot of the times, some people just don't jump into stuff. It's it just doesn't work for them. You can jump into stuff and it just doesn't stick. And that's maybe because they didn't prep. I mean, you put a primer under paint, you put base coats under nail polish, you do all that sort of stuff. So I think what this is saying is you need to prime yourself for the bigger picture. Okay, thank you for watching Group 1. I hope that helped. Please let me know if that resonates. I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to tell because it's the future, but if it did, please let me know. And if you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one. For those of you that have picked Group 2, the star, this is your reading. Those will be your 2 zodiac cards. Whoop. Okay. What we've got is, this is you currently, this is your current energy. We have the 10 of Cups. Okay. It kind of looks like to me, there's a, it's either you or someone else that may be leaving your life. Let me see here though. But it's for the better. So if it's shaky ex or a mentality of yours, you could be leaving. And actually, now that I think about it, with the Pisces in the last quarter card here, it kind of looks like you guys might be trying to be a better you, basically. You may be releasing bad habits this year. You may be forgiving somebody. You may be forgiving yourself even. You could be cleansing your energy in a way throughout the year and trying to kind of get back to a healthier state of mind, perhaps. These are cards about escapism and intuition and releasing bad habits and things like that because of the Pisces here. And the last quarter oftentimes can talk about just like forgiveness and removal of bad habits and things like that. So that's where I'm getting these from. Pisces may resonate with you guys. Maybe you are a Pisces. This could also be saying that maybe if you... this year, you could possibly be looking at some sort of transformation in your mind to kind of tap into this Pisces energy. Maybe through forgiving others or forgiving yourself or removing unhealthy habits from your life. You may be tapping into your inner mystic, your psychic abilities, intuitive abilities, things like that. You may be able to pursue your dreams. You could be able to increase your creativity even. So that is the general energy that you will be in for the year of 2020. Right now, you're in the 10 of Cups, so things are looking pretty good. I mean, for some of you, though, like, I will say I'm not taking reversals, and since this is one card to judge how you're doing currently, you could be doing pretty good, or you could be doing not so good. You could be a little bit lonely. You could be separated from a loved one. You could be within a dysfunctional family. And if that doesn't resonate, then you could be in a very good situation. You could be at home. You could be spending time with family, and you could be in a mutual love relationship. So those are the two possibilities for this card. Depends on whoever it is that's watching. Please only take that what resonates. So with what is coming into your life, we have the Three of Swords, and most people go, oh no, Three of Swords. But the phrasing and the intention behind this placement is good. What good is coming into your life? So the Three of Swords can indicate, in this case, you could have a reconciliation with somebody. So if you are separated, you could be reconciling with them. If you're in a situation where there's something, like it could be an unhealthy friend, it could be an unhealthy behavior, that unhealthy thought process or something like that that may bring you sadness, may actually be leaving your life. You could have heartbreak that's going to be just kind of coming out in favor of recovery. For what bad things are going to be leaving your life, I have the Page of Coins. The Page of Coins might be a very immature person. This person could be kind of lazy, someone that doesn't focus on their studies. And I feel like this could be you, or this could be a person that you're looking at. This type of person could be some sort of earth-related sign. Usually these guys are related, I believe, to air with the pages. But yeah, this could just be a person that you're going to be ditching. It could be your old self, or it could be a partner, or it could be just a friend that's not really, it could just be a friend that may be bringing you down even. Let me get a clarifier on that one. I feel like still this could be you, or it could be someone else. I feel like this may be closer to you only because the Ace of Cups is here. And I feel like this is a card that talks about intuition and things like that. And, I want to say, care, genuine care. With the Page of, because like I said, I'm not doing reversals with this particular layout. This could be indicating that your intuition, your creativity, your sympathy, your ability to connect to others emotionally might be blocked. And what this is saying is this could be reversed. This could be what you're looking to remove in 2020, is this blockage that's keeping you from connecting with other people, perhaps. Kind of want to clarify the Three of Swords, too. You could be, with this card, though, that's laziness and everything, and it's an earth sign, so it's not really connected to its intuition as much as, say, a water sign, like the Pisces. So I'm thinking, though, that this may be you. You may be delving into your own spirituality a little bit more in 2020. okay, yeah. Both of these cards, this is the Justice and this is the Six of Pentacles. Both of these cards talk about equality, ethics, balance between two people, two forces, things like that. So this is what good is coming into your life. So I feel like this may involve a relationship. Six is also a card that can indicate relationships. And Justice is actually a ruler of the 7th house. This is a Libra card, ruler of the 7th house, which is the house of partnerships, one-on-one partnerships, friendships, business partnerships, stuff like that. So I feel like this Three of Swords is discussing a reconciliation when it comes to a partner, a business partner, or a good friend. So that is what's good is going to be coming into your life. So really, it's saying that you might be seeing a friend return. If that's not the case, and a friend doesn't return, say the situation is you know, kind of gone too out of hand, it could be suggesting that you let bygones be bygones. You know, maybe you let water let the water go under the bridge. You know, like you're not going to hold a grudge anymore. Whether this is with someone else, like that, even if it's like, say someone's not talking to you, I feel like this could also just be saying that you're going to be releasing the hurt. You know. So even if they don't get together with you and say, I reconcile with you, I forgive you, or, you know, this or that, this could just be saying that you're going to be giving yourself your own closure, perhaps, with this person, or you're going to sort of maybe be getting past this struggle with other people. You know, you'll give yourself peace of mind, I think, at the very least. But if not, you could very well be reconciling with somebody that you wanted to reconcile with. Yeah. So where are you going to be at the end of 2020? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Great place to be. Basically, this is telling me that by the end of 2020, you will have learned so much. You will have achieved so much change, so much personal achievement when it comes to your personal discipline. You may have said no to alcohol, perhaps if you have an addiction. This could be showing an addiction here with this Ace of this Ace of Cups, because sometimes it can talk about, in a negative aspect, can talk about drinking, or like going out too much or something like that. But with the 9 of Pentacles here, though, is saying that you are going to discover that you are enough. You're not going to need anything else. You're not going to need anyone else. You will be satisfied and set and content with everything that you have achieved and all the hard work that you have done. And I honestly don't see you looking back on any of the negative things that happened in 2020, because they will happen. Life is a combination of ups and downs. But I don't sense that you are going to be someone that is dwelling on them by the end of 2020. You are going to be, for some of you, if you've been looking for work or you're looking to achieve some kind of financial stability, this could be you. You might have enough money to pay your bills and, occasionally indulge in something that you enjoy. For some of you, that could be even more magnified. Maybe perhaps you get to pay all your bills and then buy a ton of stuff you didn't need. But I don't sense that this is kind of that. This card is sort of talking about how you will have built up so many healthy foundations that it will sustain you. Because if you look in the background, she's picking grapes. Those grapes are investments. Those are her wine. This person is making wine out of the things that are just around her. So it's like you may also find that your investments in whether it be life or actual financial investments will pay off, and you will find a sense of security while these things quietly in the background sort of accumulate interest. So I think that you're going to be, by the end of 2020, you are going to be transformed. You're going to be in such a great state of mind, and you're going to have built yourself, you're going to have given yourself a lot of mental and or physical security. So let me see here. I'm going to get you a card here for Oracle card. But yeah, it really seems like you are going to overcome any sort of personal demons that you have. You're going to reconcile with people. You are going to touch into your intuition, and you are going to be set. It's honestly pretty darn good where you're at. So I got, for your suggestion, or for your card here, It says time to go, but it came out reversed for me. So I will read you the reversal of this card. So the reversal for time to go, and this card's about endings and completions and walking away from things because there's nothing else to learn or experience. In the reversal, that's the protection message. This is your advice. It says, even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this as a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural, as it doesn't as it doesn't have the map of your destiny. The soul does. And then it says, Spirit loves you. Trust that. So that is your advice. And it's really just kind of, keep the faith. Don't really worry. Things are kind of on track here. So, yeah, you look like you're going to have a very good 2020, I want to say. So, thank you for watching Group 2. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if that resonates or sounds like it will resonate in the future, because I know that there's no way to know if it will resonate until it happens. But let me know if that sounds like something that you would be pursuing in the future, that sort of self-improvement. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you would like to see more of my videos pop up on your feed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Next up, we've got, for those of you that picked the Sun, this is you. Your cards we have here is Aries and Mercury. Those are your general themes for the year of 2020. Let me get those. These are your cards. You're getting the Cosmic Tarot. For those that picked Group 3, what is 2020 going to be looking like to them? Ooh, you get 2. You're lucky, Group 3. Okay, so overall energy for the year of 2012, we have Aries and Mercury here. So these are things that are going to be involving bravery, your independence, assertiveness, your sense of self. With Mercury here, this could be you learning to communicate assertively, or maybe you allowing yourself to know what it is that you want. This could be you putting yourself first and telling people no. Because if there's any sign that tells people no, it's Aries. They tell you very clearly what it is that they want and what they don't want. This might be discussing your ability to reason. Maybe you're going to be, maybe you might be feeling, for some reason it's weird that I'm saying this, is maybe you're going to be learning to be unreasonable. I just feel like maybe this is going to be you stirring stuff up in favor of finally putting yourself first. And for some of you, this could also be, well, this is really about language and talking and discussion and communicating what it is that you need, what you want with people. So I feel like that is what we're looking at when it comes to the theme of this year. So where you are right now, 2 of Pentacles. You could be having difficulty managing everything that you have going on. You could be very busy. You could have difficulty with acquiring money. Let's see here. 3 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. All right. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles could just be right now you've been doing a lot of busy work. Perhaps you've gone through some sort of emotional thing this year, and you've kind of just thrust yourself into your work, thrust yourself into busy work or hobbies or something to kind of like ignore the pain or ignore the upset or the dissatisfaction. For some of you, you could be working excessively, trying to balance your budget, trying to take in enough money to make sure that it's going out equally and you're not in debt. This could also mean that, maybe you're having difficulty or you're very focused on managing your time because there's a lot going on in your life. For some of you, this could mean that you guys are on top of things. You are managing things effortlessly. Maybe you've started, maybe you're coming out of a year where you had to start as the Two of Pentacles, or just kind of like work with the basics of learning how to, maintain your flow. You're ingoing and you're outgoing. Maintain your momentum, maintain your tempo. It's like, I feel like maybe at the beginning of last year you were kind of like at the Ace of Pentacles, where you were ready, you had the idea there, but you didn't really get the rhythm until later in the year. And now you're kind of like, you've gone from walking to a nice, like, comfortable jog, but you haven't started running yet. And I think that's where you're at right now. For what is coming into your life, Nine of Pentacles, you are going to understand that you are enough. You have enough. You're going to be able to implement discipline into your life to the point where things are going to be secure. You may be sowing the seeds of a greater investment. So for some of you, you could be going off to school, getting an education. For others of you, you may learn about actual financial investment. And it's interesting that we have this, because the next couple, year or so, there's going to be a lot of activity in Capricorn. We've got Jupiter in Capricorn. We've got Saturn in Capricorn. We've got Pluto in Capricorn. We have all these very big planets affecting this type of day-to-day life in Capricorn. And here we go, we have these focuses on money and financial wealth and gain and comfort. And you're not the only one either. The last two ones were kind of focused on or had this desire for stability, physical comfort, not as much about spiritual needs right at this moment. But this is the era of it. This is what you need right now. So yeah, I feel like you are going to be learning some very valuable lessons on self-discipline, which will bring about some really good success, some really good rewards that aren't just, aren't rewards for just now. They're rewards for the long term. So I really feel like you are going to be maturing when it comes to financial security. Whether you're young or old, it's like you're going to be acquiring this knowledge that is going to be absolutely, important. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very good. What's leaving your life, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles in a negative setting can talk about cutting corners, can talk about, dishonest work, not really putting in your full effort. And I feel like here, if this is what's leaving, I feel like you're going to decide that you're going to buckle down even more. You're going to take this jog and you're going to bring it up to a walk, where it's like, even though you may not be cutting corners or being lazy at work intentionally, it's just like maybe you had to pace yourself a certain way, and that may have meant that you didn't put your all into something. That may have kept you from getting to that full out sprint when it comes to work and career. And I think that's what I'm seeing here with the Eight of Pentacles, is you're kind of going to say, all right, I've got this mastered. Maybe you got to the Three of Pentacles and now you're like, okay, I think I'm going to perfect what it is I have started here and have been able to maintain. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here is, so you're kind of I feel like this is kind of like fine tuning, getting to that stage of perfect efficiency. Like you are a well-oiled machine, and now you're getting out you're kind of like, polishing out the small scratches in this really wonderful thing you've got going. So when it comes to things leaving your life, I think it's inefficiency is going to be leaving your life. You are going to be a machine. Holy crap. So for where you'll be at by the end of 2020, we have the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands. So this may say that there might be some sort of ending that had to happen. I won't be able to tell you in which area that will be. But the Five of Wands here And then this is maybe what this is talking about. This could be solving problems. This could be cutting out of something and you have to learn to speak up. You have to learn to voice what it is that you want. You have to learn that you want to be, that you deserve to be respected. For some of you, I want to say with these two cards here, Five of Wands is about problem solving and the Three of Swords is about problems. So I feel like if the Three of Swords is here, it's saying that with the Five of Wands present, you are going to work together with another person to solve a situation that has been making you feel hard on your luck. Something that might really kind of affect you in an emotional way. Something that might be causing you a lot of mental stress. But don't be worried because we do have the Five of Wands here. So it's not just you battling all of this and trying to get this solved by yourself. Someone else will be there with you. So if you find that your end of the year is sort of on a downswing, just know that there is hope on the horizon. The 5 is here to show you that you will have a team with you to kind of figure it out. Figure out what to do next. But don't lose your steam. Do not lose your steam. Do not lose your energy. Stay in this Aries energy. Tell yourself, I've got everything that I need to be the best me I can be, and I'm going to do it. Because Aries is a doer. Aries starts crap, and it's like, don't lose your steam though, because it's Aries. Aries is kind of like that, where sometimes they can kind of lose. They can hit the ground running, but sometimes they can lose their momentum. If they get distracted or bored. Don't let yourself get into that energy, especially with Mercury here, because it can kind of make people tend to kind of be a little bit attention deficit in a way. You might be in it for the long haul, because this isn't Taurus. Taurus is always able to be in it for the long haul. But with Mercury here, I'm thinking that maybe you might need to find some sort of way to keep your eye on the prize. So maybe like a vision board or something, or some kind of daily affirmations might help you, with your progress forward. So let me get you a Wisdom of the Oracle card here. One card of advice for group 3, please. What do we got? We have Deep Knowing, upright. So, what is this telling me? 43 is the number for this one. 43. So this essential meaning is about intuition, listening to your inner oracle, and empathy, as well as hypersensitivity. So for your prosperity message, it says, this is a time when your hunches will pay large dividends if you listen to them. Take the risk and act. Within you, there is an oracular. I've never seen oracle kind of in this way. Within you, there is an oracular consciousness, a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations of the smaller thinking mind. At the deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective, the energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders, and all that you need in order to leap into success are available to tune into. This is an act of listening intently past the busy mind. Your genius awaits. Some of these interpretations are kind of, sometimes I read them and I'm like, that sounded like nonsense. I want to say though, with the deep knowing here, I think that there's like a deep desire or core, desire at your core that is what's powering you to move forward with this. In some cases, I think this may be saying some of you may be in a situation where this year that may arise where you're going to need to trust your gut instinct on something. And I'm not really seeing that this is going to be a major highlight of your year, like that's long term. This may be saying that there just might be an occurrence that happens very quickly that may require you to pay attention to your intuition. And this may not, like I said, this could be a small incident with a large impact. So that could be good or bad, but I think this may be more of warning, perhaps, or not a warning, but a reminder to you know, listen to that little tickle at the back of your mind saying, you know, hey, something's not right, or hey, this would be a great investment. Don't back down from this. I think that's kind of what you need to pay attention to. Tapping into inner consciousness, taught to ignore nature capacity. Yeah, something about intuition is going to be important next year, which is sort of strange because it doesn't really line up with all the earth energy within this reading. So I think also this might be saying that for those of you that are not really sure where to go and you're just, you know, stuck here, this may be suggesting that you do some soul searching. And they make it sound so easy when you just connect into the consciousness, you know, like they don't tell you what that is or how to do that if you're not like a, you know, a super woo person. You know, what this could be suggesting is you take some time, you think about what it is that you want and where you're going. You can connect into a deeper consciousness by asking for help from other people, asking for guidance, asking for advice, going to a tarot reader. To me, when I see this deep knowing, and if you're not the super psychic, spiritual woo person, this may be just saying that you need to find a way to organize your thoughts. That is probably the most practical thing that I can tell you. So maybe perhaps in order to tap into your own consciousness, you can go online and look up like mind mapping, or you know, just look up ways to organize your thoughts, because you'd be really surprised at how it seems like such a simple thing that may not have any benefit, but you'd be surprised what you'd learn about yourself when you write it down. So that could be another message for you, is to maybe start a journal and write things down. Write down your ideas. Some people end up, you know, for some people that don't have a lot of earth energy in their chart, they find that that's actually a good way to manifest things that they want. You know, for very air-heavy people, it's oftentimes a good idea to write things down, get schedules and things like that. So, well, I say air-heavy people because that's like me. This is like advice for myself I'd give myself. But anybody who's kind of missing a lot of earth in their chart, and you can check that out, you might find that you know, taking things out of your head and putting them onto a physical form might be helpful for you to manifest the outcome you desire. So I hope that helps you, Group 3. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Please hit the bell notification if you would like to see more of my videos in the future. The bell apparently helps them pop up on your feed. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Have a really happy new year. Next up and lastly, we have the fish. This is Group 4. Group 4 people. What do we got here? We've got waning gibbous and waning crescent for your 2 astronomy cards. Or astrology cards, my apologies. Let's see here. Oh, hello. That's pretty neat. We got the King of Wands. That might be you right now. You could be an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or someone with a bunch of fire in your chart. This may be somebody that you need to be that you aren't yet. The King of Wands is a really helpful person, friendly, charismatic, a go-getter. This is somebody who, in a relationship, commits. You know, he's not a player. He's very fun and warm, and you know, somebody that you can rely on, trustworthy. So this is what the energy you're in right now. So maybe this is, and I have the Knight of Cups here too. So this is somebody who's very romantic, somebody who's very, you know, sweet, poetic even. This could be where you're at. You could be looking for love. You could be having difficulty choosing though, because while I have this Knight that commits, I have this Knight that has a tendency to not know what he wants. So we're also looking at a Pisces energy here. All right, so let me finish what I'm pulling. They really wanted to pull out these significators for you, so I have a feeling that this is you and the energy that you're certainly in right now. This is going to be, what? Oh, God, I didn't notice this is so cut wrong. That's going to drive me nuts. Good thing it's not going to be over. It's a good thing it's not going to be on that side. I wish mass card companies didn't phone it in. So, this is the energy that is coming into your life right now. This is the energy leaving your life, and that's good to see. And leaving your life in 2020, and this is coming in 2020. This is who you are right now. And what I have here is where you'll be at the end of 2020. So, I believe that there's a lot of healing and rest going in, happening right now. And actually, I see with all these cards here, they're very like restful in a way, or mentally relieving, because this is what's leaving your life in 2020, and it's going to be sleepless nights are leaving your life. Sleepless nights, anxiety, obsessive thinking, the helplessness of not being able to solve your problems right here, right now. And it's either those problems will go away, or those problems will be easier to cope with. What's coming into your life, though, is like a trip, perhaps, a travel, a retreat, perhaps, for your mind to rest. You may be walking away from a really great deal, but it's going to be for your greater good. In some cases, you may give up on a situation that has taken far too long, and you've decided to walk away for your own mental health. And that's kind of what I'm seeing with these cards here together, because this is ingoing, this is outgoing. So I kind of feel like you're going to make a big decision to walk away from something. Can I get a clarifier for this 8 of Cups, please? I don't want to drop it. Okay, it's going to be this one. All right, so this is what's coming in. This is to clarify this. You know, it's interesting because I really truly feel like this is saying that you're going to cut something out of your life. This is the good coming in, is the removal of something that's not working for you. The Ace of Swords is stuck in the rock here. And I feel like it's indicating a stubborn situation that you're not able to really leave just yet. And you may not have encountered this situation, or it may be carried over from 2020. But it looks like, perhaps you'll find a different solution to getting this Ace of Swords out of the rock, or perhaps you may just abandon the endeavor altogether and cut your losses. But I don't sense that it is for the worse. I don't think it's for bad. This could involve a Queen of Pentacles character here. So this could be a wife. This could be a caretaker. This could be a lazy person, somebody who doesn't do very much around the house, somebody who doesn't help you. This is someone who, might not be, this might be the person that you're cutting out. In some cases, this could be you. You could be coming into this Queen of Pentacles energy. You could be, kind of finding the perfect balance between too much and too little. The Queen of Pentacles is very practical, very, very balanced person. She takes care of people, and people, the people around her, the people that she cares for. She's very creative and nurturing and everything but she gives what she can. The Queen of Pentacles is not going to give herself into a deficit. She's not going to give so much that she has nothing for herself. So that's just something that you should consider here if that is what you're doing. Perhaps you may be giving too much to the point of like burning yourself out even. And maybe that is the situation that's ending as well. I would like to see the 9 of Swords, please. Clarify the 9 of Swords. This one, for some reason, needs a lot of 3 of Swords. Okay, yeah, so there's a heartbreak that is leaving. Some kind of stress, some kind of pain. In some cases, this can literally mean physical illness. All right, this can mean heart problems. This could be a condition of the heart. This could be a condition of the mind. For some of you, this could be a condition of hormones. This can be a card about women who have like hormonal issues, and infertility and things like that. Illness that really makes you worry, what's going to happen in the future. This looks like it's going to be leaving your life, because this is, remember, what is leaving your life. So this could be, like I said, cardiac problems. If you have a disease, of the heart, or just a chronic illness of any kind. You know, you may be, I know some of them can't be cured, so if you're in that case, perhaps you're going into a remission. That is just what I'm seeing, though, just out of these two cards. So whatever it is that you're worried about, though, whether it be health or something else, it is going to be on the upswing, I believe, in 2020 is what we're seeing. So I think that there's going to be a lot of transformation, though, here, and this may not be easy. I'm just saying that, you know, given what 2020 is going to be having, you know, going to be presenting us with, like, you know, so much energy in Earth, so much energy in the Capricorn, because we've got Saturn, we've got Pluto in Capricorn, we've got Jupiter in Capricorn right now. There's just a ton going on there. If you know, so this might be saying that you're going to have to, you know, restrict, perhaps. Maybe you're going to have to dial things back. You might have to dial back on your health, or I'm not on your health, dial back on how you're eating, dial back on things that you're indulging in order to achieve this healing here. So, you know, you might have to be more rigid with how you go about life as far as health and even your emotions go. You might have to, you might be learning not to give too much of your emotions, you know, in favor of your mental health. So that is what is leaving, from what I see here. And it's funny that I see this, because I think this is going to be a big one. Eliminating this problem is going to be a big vibe, big issue in your life. And I feel like since these two cards are about healing and rest and renewal, and with this one, I see that, you know, if you're going into 2020 with sickness, I feel like it will last a little while into the year, but you're going to have a turning point where things improve, and that's what it's saying here. So perhaps you dial back things, and you're really starting to learn how to take care of yourself, to rest, to treat yourself, you know, treat yourself right and in a healthy manner. So I feel like a lot of you might be sick, you know, or have an injury that you're recovering from, and that's kind of the message is telling you, is that it'll there's an end in sight. With the end of 2020, though, I see you in the Four of Cups as your ending energy for this year, or next year. So kind of what I'm seeing, and it's interesting because this isn't really a particularly action-packed card. This is somebody who's kind of pulling back, somebody who's kind of like taking a rest, but they're not on their back. You know, this isn't the Four of Swords where they're laying down and trying to recover. This is somebody who I feel who might just be getting up. This person kind of looks like could have gotten up from a nap. So this could be saying that this will last up until the end of 2020, and you're going to be from there starting to kind of wake up or change or see some improvement around that time. Okay, I was going to clarify these. Let's see what I got. Page of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like these are like the budding energies of somebody who's kind of coming back from this period of ill health or ill mental health. I feel like you're going to be just getting back into things, though. You're going to have to establish a new routine, perhaps, a new way of living. You're going to have to get used to it. You're going to have to, you know, do the thing where you try a new thing and you do it for 6 weeks to try to get the habit going. And I think that's kind of what we're looking into. I don't necessarily see, you know, anything really being achieved by the end of the year. You're probably going to be seeing most of the benefits from this starting in 2021. But I do think that you're going to be very open-minded to new ways that you can benefit yourself, new ways that you can, you know, recover your sense of stability, whether it be health or mental stability. But I do see that this is something that you're going to be very energized about. But like I said, you're going to be kind of just coming out of it, so it'll be slow going. But don't be discouraged, because you will quickly pick up speed, I believe, with these cards here. Page of Wands is somebody who tries new things, but they can be very good at them. The Page of Wands can be good at a lot of things. They're very talented. So I feel like what it's saying is you're going to be this Page of Wands. You're going to be trying something new, and you are going to be recovering and really taking off and succeeding with this next year. Hopefully with flying colors, as you know, it may feel like it's very stagnating, very slow going at the beginning of the year. I'm kind of curious about these. Well, I guess, you know, this is just who it is. This is just the energy of what it is. Perhaps you're just, you know, there might not be anything going on right now that's going to be super noteworthy in this position. So, because this is just your energy of now. But I wanted to make sure I give you a thorough reading, but I think this will be okay. I think for some of you also this could be indicating that there's these people in your life may be helping you. There may be somebody who's going to be helping you that you have right now in your life that will be helping you through this stage as well. Okay. I want to make sure. You know what's interesting is with this Queen of Pentacles too, I do believe it discusses healthiness as well, like healthful eating and taking care of yourself in a really balanced way, really being in touch with your physical body too, that one as well. So that could be you. We also have, this is a Capricorn, by the way. Oh, yeah, Capricorn season. Well, it's Capricorn season as well as Capricorn year for 2020. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I hope this resonated with you, Group 4. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Please, oh, yeah, and also hit the bell notification. So in case you ever want to see my readings pop up on your feed or on your phone to let you know when I've posted, you can do that there. If you ever want a private reading with me, by the way, anybody, my email is snowcitytarot@gmail.com. All right, I wish everyone a happy new year and lots of luck. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.